Welcome back to What We Know. Please like this video and subscribe if you love music history. Today we dive into the electrifying life of the Godfather of Soul himself, James Brown, a man whose journey from hardship to worldwide stardom is as powerful as his music. James Brown's story is one of incredible talent and determination. From the very beginning, his life was marked by a series of challenges that would have deterred many, but not James. His resilience and passion for music were evident even in his early years. Born into extreme poverty, James Brown's early life was a testament to the harsh realities faced by many African-American families in the South during the 1930s. His family lived in a small, dilapidated shack, struggling to make ends meet. His journey began in Barnwell, South Carolina, where he was born in 1933. Barnwell was a small town, typical of the rural South, with its own set of challenges and a community that was tightly knit, yet deeply segregated. Life was tough in the segregated South. Brown experienced poverty and hardship from a young age. Despite the challenges, Brown found solace in music. Music became his refuge, a place where he could escape the harshness of his reality. He would often listen to the sounds of gospel and blues which resonated deeply with him. He sang in the church choir. The church was not just a place of worship for Brown, it was a sanctuary where he could express himself freely. His powerful voice quickly made him a standout in the choir, and he began to realize the potential of his musical talents. He learned to play several instruments, including the piano and drums. These instruments became extensions of his voice, allowing him to explore different sounds and rhythms. Brown's parents separated when he was very young. This separation was a significant turning point in his life, leaving him with a sense of abandonment and a need to prove himself. He moved to Augusta, Georgia, to live with his aunt. This move was both a challenge and an opportunity for Brown. Augusta was a larger city with more opportunities, but it also meant adjusting to a new environment and new people. Augusta would become a significant place for the young Brown. It was here that he would be exposed to a wider variety of musical influences and begin to hone his craft. It was there that he would begin his journey towards musical greatness. His journey from a small town in South Carolina to the stages of Augusta was just the beginning of his rise to stardom. Augusta in the 1940s was a melting pot of musical styles. Brown soaked it all in. He was exposed to gospel, blues, and jazz. These genres would later influence his unique sound. Life in Augusta wasn't easy. Brown had run-ins with the law as a teenager. He ended up in juvenile detention for a robbery conviction. It was in detention that a fateful meeting occurred. Brown met Bobby Byrd, a young gospel singer. Byrd recognized Brown's talent and saw his potential. This meeting would mark the beginning of a lifelong friendship and musical partnership. Together, they would go on to form one of the most influential groups in music history. After his release, Brown immersed himself in music. He formed a gospel group called the Gospel Starlighters with Bobby Byrd. They performed in churches and local clubs. Their energy and enthusiasm were infectious. They quickly gained a reputation for their dynamic performances. As their popularity grew, the group decided to shift their focus. They moved away from gospel and embraced a more R&B sound. They changed their name to the Famous Flames. This marked a turning point in Brown's career. It was the start of his evolution into the Godfather of Soul. In 1956, the Famous Flames recorded their first hit single, Please, Please, Please. The song was a raw and emotional plea for love. It showcased Brown's powerful vocals and the band's tight musicianship. Please, Please, Please became an instant R&B hit. It sold over 1 million copies. The success of Please, Please, Please launched the Famous Flames into the national spotlight. They toured extensively, playing sold-out shows across the country. Brown's electrifying stage presence became legendary. His energetic dance moves and passionate vocals captivated audiences. He quickly earned the nickname Mr. Dynamite. The 1960s was a decade of tremendous creative output for James Brown. This period saw him not only refining his sound, but also pushing the boundaries of what soul music could be. Brown's relentless work ethic and innovative approach to music production set him apart from his contemporaries. He was constantly in the studio, experimenting with new rhythms, melodies, and lyrical themes. His dedication to his craft was evident in the sheer volume of music he produced during this time. He released a string of hit singles and albums that would define the sound of soul music. From the upbeat tempos of his dance tracks to the soulful ballads that tugged at the heartstrings, He drew inspiration from gospel, blues, and jazz, creating a unique and irresistible blend. His gospel roots gave his music a spiritual depth, while his love for blues and jazz added complexity and richness to his sound. This fusion of styles resulted in a musical experience that was both innovative and deeply moving. Brown's live performances became legendary. His shows were more than just concerts. They were events that left a lasting impression on everyone who attended. His 1963 album, Live at the Apollo, is considered one of the greatest live albums of all time. This record captured the essence of Brown's live performances, showcasing his ability to connect with his audience and deliver a high-energy show. The album was a commercial success, reaching the top of the charts and solidifying Brown's status as a musical icon. Fans could feel the intensity of his shows, even if they were listening from the comfort of their homes. This ability to convey emotion and energy through his music was one of Brown's greatest strengths. His hit songs from this era, including Papa's Got a Brand New Bag, for which he won his first Grammy Award, were groundbreaking. I Got You, I Feel Good became an anthem of joy and celebration. This song, with its infectious rhythm and uplifting lyrics, quickly became a favorite among fans. It was a perfect example of Brown's ability to create music that was both fun and meaningful. The song's success further cemented his place in the pantheon of great musicians. As James Brown's fame grew, so did his platform. He used his voice to speak out against racial injustice. He became a symbol of black pride and empowerment. His music became a soundtrack for the civil rights movement. His 1968 anthem, Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud, became a powerful statement of black identity. Brown's music transcended racial barriers. He appealed to audiences of all backgrounds. His message of black pride resonated with people from all walks of life. He used his music to promote unity and understanding during a time of great social change. In the late 1960s, James Brown formed a new backing band, the JBs. This marked a turning point in his sound. The JBs were tighter and funkier than his previous bands. They helped to usher in a new era of funk music. Their music was characterized by its driving rhythms, intricate horn arrangements, and Brown's signature vocals. The 1970s saw Brown achieve even greater success, with hits like Get Up, I Feel Like Being a Sex Machine in the Payback. These songs became staples of funk music, and continue to be sampled and covered by artists today. Brown's influence on hip-hop and funk is immeasurable. The 1980s proved to be a tumultuous decade for James Brown. He faced personal struggles and legal troubles. His career went through a period of decline. However, even during his darkest moments, Brown's spirit remained unbreakable. Brown's resilience was evident in his 1985 comeback single, Living in America. The song was featured in the film Rocky IV and became a massive hit. It reminded the world of Brown's enduring talent and his ability to overcome adversity. Living in America was more than just a comeback single. It was a powerful anthem that celebrated the American dream. The song's message of hope and opportunity resonated with audiences across the country. It became one of Brown's most recognizable and beloved songs. The success of Living in America revitalized Brown's career. He continued to tour and record throughout the 1980s and 1990s. He received numerous awards and accolades for his contributions to music. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1986. Sadly, James Brown passed away on December 25, 2006, but his voice, energy, and influence continue to shape music to this day. Known as the Godfather of Soul, his influence stretches across decades and genres, leaving an indelible mark on the music industry. From his early days in the 1950s to his peak in the 1960s and 70s, Brown's innovative approach to music set him apart from his contemporaries. He is considered one of the most influential artists of the 20th century. His unique sound, characterized by a blend of rhythm and blues, gospel and funk, created a new genre that would influence countless artists and bands. Brown's ability to connect with his audience through his powerful voice and dynamic performances made him a household name. His music transcended genres, influencing soul, funk, R&B, rock, and hip-hop. Brown's innovative use of rhythm and his emphasis on the downbeat laid the groundwork for the development of funk music. Brown's performances were legendary, often described as a combination of raw energy and precise choreography. His ability to captivate an audience was unparalleled, and his influence can be seen in the performances of artists like Michael Jackson and Prince. But Brown's legacy extends far beyond music. He was a trailblazer in many ways, breaking down racial barriers and paving the way for future African-American artists. His success in the music industry opened doors for others and challenged the status quo. He was a powerful voice for the African-American community. During the Civil Rights Movement, Brown used his platform to speak out against injustice and advocate for change. His song, "Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud," became an anthem for the movement, empowering African Americans to take pride in their heritage and fight for their rights. He used his platform to advocate for social justice and equality. Brown's commitment to social change extended beyond his music. He was actively involved in various initiatives and often spoke at rallies and events, using his influence to bring attention to important issues. He inspired generations with his message of Black pride and empowerment. Brown's impact on the African American community was profound, and his legacy continues to inspire new generations. Thanks for watching What We Know. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to keep the spirit of soul alive.